Well, hello. It's been so freaking long since I've done a video. I know. I've been gone. And I've been so gone, I've actually gone through 1 year of university without telling you guys. Okay, that's wow. Crazy to me. I don't have a script for this video. I don't have anything to talk about. It's 20 minutes of I don't know if I will ramble or not because I am in fact very sick. So maybe I'll just not talk, and it's just a little speed paint of Tim Wright, Tim Wright, Tim Wright, or Maskey if you want the other name. But I know this sounds so stupid, but I did make him hold two cameras, one being his body cam and the other one being Jay's camera for reasons I still don't know why. I felt like he was missing something in his hands, so he holds in one hand a bottle of pills. That's like, how do you call it? It's empty. It's an empty bottle of pills, and then in the other one he holds the camera, and on the other one, well, no, yeah, that's it. That's it. He has two hands. He has two hands. He doesn't have more than two hands. Oh my god. So why am I drawing Tim? First of all, I've been in a drawing art slamp for God knows how long. First of all, I've also been in a reading slamp for God knows how long, and I've been trying to draw. I've drawn the only drawing I finished in the past 4 days or week, for example, because I haven't drawn outside of this week. It's a Rumi drawing from K-pop Demon Hunters that I absolutely hate. I hate it. I can't. No. And so then I started drawing a draw. No, before that I tried drawing the scene. The spoilers for K-pop Demon Hunters. I tried drawing the scene of Rumi and Jinu, like when Jinu's like giving her, sorry, his soul and stuff. Didn't finish it because I hated it. I tried drawing Jinu. I've not drawn Jinu. It's halfway done. Not gonna finish it ever. I tried drawing Camilla from The Secret History with a deer. Not finished. Why? Because I genuinely cannot finish my drawings. I don't know why. It's a problem that I have. And then these days I'm again more into Marvel Hornets. Oh my god, guys, the chokehold this series had on me when I was younger. And what by younger I mean 16, 17, because I got into Marvel Hornets very, very, very late in life. Very late. I'm sorry if I sound out of breath or if you can hear the cuts that I'm making because I have to stop every 5 seconds to cough. I swear to God, if there was a competition between Tim and me right now of who coughs more, I think I'm winning, guys. Also, my voice is hoarse because I was. What do you call it when you don't have a voice? When you yell and you have no voice. That thing. For like 4 days. Because like, I went out and had fun with friends and went to a few like orchestras and stuff. And you can call them concerts if you will, but they were not concerts. I had fun. I yelled. I sang. And now this is the aftermath. I'm sick and I hate it. Anyway, Tim Wright. Tim Wright is my favorite character from Marvel Hornets. Why am I drawing him? Let's get back on track. I'm drawing him because a few days ago, if not a week ago, my friends and I had this little fun thing where there was like 4 days of celebration, and we were like, okay, one of each, we go and eat at one of our houses because that's fun, right? So we did that, and then at the last friend's house, we were like, no, the second friend's house, we were like, we should watch Marvel Hornets because we started watching Marvel Hornets a while back and we didn't even go past entry 16. I have already watched Marvel Hornets, by the way. I was the one that introduced them to Marvel Hornets. Thank you very much. And they were like, oh, sure, yeah, why not? So, windows down, no lights, darkness everywhere, and Marvel Hornets. Needless to say, we shot ourselves. It was one of the most fun and terrifying experiences I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie. But we had fun, and they like it, and now we're all very. We like the story. It's really nice. I've always liked it, but they like it more now. So I feel like I'm part of that. You know what I mean? So then we went to another friend's house, and we watched from entry 16 that day to entry 57 or 58, if I'm not wrong. And I was like, girls, what? And then we just watched like 10 more entries in the other house because they were longer, they took more time, we were tired, we wanted to go home. So we did that, and apparently, maybe I'm wrong, perhaps I'm wrong, I'm probably wrong. I think Marble Hornets is coming back on August. I saw it on TikTok, and I know TikTok is not a good, source material to get my information. But I was like, oh, oh my god. So yeah, this little creepypasta Marble Hornets vein came back full speed ahead. And oh my god, I can't love it more. I am so happy actually, because I'm actually really sad by one thing. I threw away my masks that I had. I made Masky's mask, I made Bloody Painter's mask, I made, what was your name? Eyeless Jack, Eyeless Jack's mask too. And I threw them away because I was cleaning and I was like, I'm not gonna need this anymore. Shit, I shouldn't have done that, because if I want to go on Halloween with my friends, I could have been Masky. I could have been Masky, my sweet Masky, my sweet killer Masky. I don't know, he is not a baby girl. He's actually a buffed guy that smokes. He has a job, guys. He's not scared of working. He actually fills up job applications. I could never do that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, please. I'm kidding. I'm just saying this now, like I'm kidding, just in case if I ever get a job and they find my YouTube channel, which I doubt. Um, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Anyway, by the way, this video, like, I'm not gonna finish the drawing in this video. Oh, I like how I'm not doing anything now because I was watching videos, so that's why the crop is so weird, because I was watching a video and it was like half and half of the screen, so I'm changing the video right now. So yeah, sorry about that, but I have to have something else entertaining me, or else I will not be able to draw. Oh, there I go. Look at me. I was shading the arms. I was trying to go for a different art style from what I usually do. I usually do very rendered, very smooth types of drawings, at least the last that I've done, except for a Bucky one I did earlier. These last month, because we're in August already. Happy August, guys. Happy August. Oh god, I don't want to go back to school. Anyway, so yeah, I was trying a new style, more like, what do you call it? Pencil like art style. Do you know what I mean? You do know what I mean, right? Like a more sketchy, not sketchy as in weird. You know what I mean, guys. I'm not graphite. Let's leave it like that. Texture. I need texture in this life. And I did follow a reference for the post because, guys, I cannot draw that post in that perspective. I did draw that with a reference. Please use references, guys. It will save you so much time. I hate when people say, "Oh, you can't use references. That's cheating." Suck my. I'm not saying that. Anyway, so yeah, I did his eyes because I'm just gonna ramble and improv this a little bit. But his eyes are like, when you take a picture and it's dark and your eyes go red. That's what I was trying to go here. Yeah. It's what I was saying. This is not a finished drawing. It's not the full speed paint of the finished drawing. I've actually just stopped drawing, and I'm still like not even halfway through. I started doing the shirt, the shirt. I love that shirt. Oh my god. Okay. Also, I have to get into, because I haven't ever gotten into the comics, the Marvel Hornets comics. I didn't know there were comics. I know I'm such a fake fan. Don't give a shit. But they're comics. I didn't know that. Like Scully. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Is from the comics. Also, genuine question: is he Jay? Is he not Jay? Can't tell. Probably should read the comics. Yeah, 2025, and I will read Marvel Hornets comics before I read a Marvel or DC one. That's wild, honestly. I have to read some Batman or something. I've been saying it for so long that I was going to start reading the DC and Marvel comics. I lied, apparently. I'm not doing that. So cool, we're here. I had such a hard time with the hair, guys. I cannot, for the life of me, render hair. Don't know why, don't know how. It sucks. Hair and clothes are the things that I hate rendering the most. And probably hands and feet go after that. I can't even draw feet. Not render, draw, sketch, not even with a reference. Shoes! I hate drawing shoes, guys. Shoes are the worst thing ever for me. Like, I don't understand shoes at all. At all. I don't know why. I hate them. Then I have many trees in the background of this drawing, which, why did I do that? Why did I think I could draw trees? I can't. I cannot draw trees for the life of me. I drew one tree once, in a Once Upon a Broken Heart drawing I did of Jackson Evangeline. Yeah, never again. Never again. I barely draw backgrounds, which it's what I'm forcing myself to do now because I gotta learn, guys. I'm studying this. I'm literally going to art school. I have to study and learn this. So yeah, hated the hair. It turned out looking good, but like I hated drawing it. Um, so yeah, you can see my process. I've never recorded a video like this. I'm kind of, I don't know what to think of it actually. I think it looks good so far. You are not gonna be able to see the plaid shirt finished or even started. First of all, I haven't finished it. Second of all, I stopped recording this like after I did. I don't know what I did. Perhaps the squares. I don't know. You're not gonna be able to see much of that. I'm sorry. But sure. It's Marble Hornets is such an interesting introduction to like everything we know about Slenderman. Most of it, or most of the lore important things, they come from Marble Hornets. They come from this group of guys that just were bored and decided to do this whole series based on this like picture of this. I almost call it a challenge, and that was horrifying. Think you know what I mean? I for the life of me I can't remember the word right now. But yeah, like the static when he's around in the camera and the video that just it corrupts, or the notes, you remember the game, right? So that was Marble Hornets, unless I'm crazy right now. Yeah, or the pills and stuff, the proxies. Oh my god, the proxies. I'm gonna be really honest. I don't know who Kate is, by the way. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know who Kate is. I know she's a proxy. I've seen her. I love the font. She seems so girl boss. No fucking clue who she is. And I've never actually read, I've listened to the story, but I've never read the story of Tisitovi. How do you pronounce his name? It's Tik, so Tikitovi maybe? I don't know. I call him Tisitovi, or I actually don't know. I just call him Toby. Yeah, Tobias. Anyway, um, yeah. So Marble Hornets, oh, I love it. It's like one of the first also like analog horrors, isn't it? Or ARGs. I don't know. But I would have loved being like 6 or 8 or a teenager during the posting of these videos. I don't think I was even conceived. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't born. I was like in the belly of my. I don't know. Why am I talking about this? Actually, oh look at him. Hi. I gave him a mustache. I did take it out afterwards. Sorry if you like the mustache. I hate it. You're not gonna see it out. You're gonna see him with a mustache. I took it out like 5 minutes ago. I am debating if I should put blood on him. YouTube, this fake, all fake, all fake. It's a drawing, it's a painting, it's a drawing, it's fake, 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 fake. It's all fake, it's all fake, it's all fake. Okay, just in case. Should I put BLOOD on him? I think like he would look very good with BLOOD on him. Wouldn't he? Oh, that's a picture. By the way, that I don't know who that girl is. It's a picture of the internet. So if that girl wants this removed, I will remove it. Look at him, Tim Sutton. Oh my god, I love him. He acts so good. I was watching it with my friends, right? And we were like, they are acting really well. Because these people are friends in real life, right? And like, when they have to act you remember when Tim and Jay meet up and then they have a fight and then they have to meet again and keep working together? That awkwardness, unless there was something going on in the background, which I think there was, but after Marble Hornets, that's great acting. For the life of me, I don't know if I could. And I love acting. I love musical theater. I am a theater nerd. In case you couldn't tell, I sing most of my words. So yeah, I was watching with my friends, and we were like, wow, they're really good. And also we were talking about the big Slenderman mannequin. First of all, we all have the same opinion on this. The scariest entry so far that we've watched, we are on entry 67, or we have to rewatch one of them because my friend fell asleep. How do you Brian was lurking every freaking corner and she fell asleep. We don't know how, we don't know why, but she fell asleep. So one of the scariest entry we've watched so far is the one where Slenderman is in Alex's home. Terrifying. That thing moves. It moved to 2 different rooms. And we were all like, okay, imagine being the person that has to move the mannequin. How funny is that? Having to move the mannequin around. And also when it's like a not a static picture, like just Slenderman standing there for more than 5 seconds, you can tell it's a mannequin, and it starts being more funny than scary. But then he just jumps into the camera, and you're like, oh, never mind. I gelled. I screamed. So we're really enjoying it. We really are. We love it. At least they do. I love it, obviously. But I did not get into creepypastas because of Marble Hornet. When I was a kid, I used to watch this account on YouTube that was TikTok Draw, and they had Wednesdays of Terror, and they showed creepypasta stories or horror stories every Wednesday, and they just posted them. It was like little drawings, maybe you know them, and I would eat those videos up. And they came out with a book, a creepypasta book, that compiled so many creepypastas with their stories and drawings, and I bought it. I have it in my house right now. It was in my room like 5 days ago before I cleaned everything. It's still in my house. I've not thrown that away. So I got into creepypastas because of that one. And also, maybe someone will remember this because for the life of me, no one does. Smile Dog. We all remember Smile Dog. It's not that. Roblox game where they told you the story of Smile Dog, and you went through like different rooms in a house, and the last room was just pictures of Smile Dog everywhere on the room, like the walls, the ceiling, the floor, the windows, and you just, it was like, it's gonna kill you, it's gonna get you, and you were like, because you were 6? Yeah, that happened to me. Has anyone else played that game? I feel like it's like my little horror game that no one's played, and I can't find for the life of me, and I think it's a fever dream because no one else seems to remember it. Please tell me you've played it or watched it at least. Come on, it can't. Someone has to, right? Like, I don't know how many people are gonna watch this. Maybe no one. Maybe I'm talking to myself. I always talk to myself. By the way, there's nothing wrong with me. Just in case you were wondering, because I change topics really fast. I just speak fast. It's something natural to me, and I change topics because I cannot have focus. Don't know why, but I just can't. So yeah. That Smile Dog terrified me as a kid. Jesus, I hated Smile Dog with all my heart. And then Smile Cat came, and I was like, I don't like Smile Cat. And maybe I do now. I don't know. I've never heard Smile Cat's story, but I was when I was a kid, I was always like, it's a copy of Smile Dog. I hated Smile Dog, mind you, but I was like, it's a copy. It's a cheap copy. I don't know. I've never read the Smile Cat story or heard of it. Also, something I'm so happy I never had to lay my eyes upon is I eat pasta for breakfast. Look, I know it is a pillar in the community. I know the jokes, the cringe, everything that shaped the creepypasta community, especially in 2016, was I eat pasta for breakfast, but I never had to experience that, so I feel like I never had that cringy headcanon things from everyone, like, indoctrinated into me. What I did read was Wattpad, a lot of Wattpad, which was probably incredibly influenced by I Eat Pasta for Breakfast. But I can proudly say I never read I Eat Pasta for Breakfast, and maybe it's not something to be proud of because I missed a very big pillar in the community. But at that time, I didn't really know English. I didn't even know there was that comic existed. I didn't know who probably Eyeless Jack was at that time. I know, shocker. No, I probably did because that picture. Yeah, I remember the picture, so I have to. Probably I didn't know who Laughing Jill was. Maybe even Jane. Who was Jane the Killer at that era? For me, the only creepypastas that existed when I was a kid were Jeff the Killer, Homicidal Liu, which came really afterwards. Nina the Killer, obviously, my queen. Ben Drowned, Toby. I knew who Masky and Hoodie were, I just didn't read them, and then I watched Marble Hornets, and everything changed. Slenderman, obviously. Smile Dog, those the ones that became, Kuchi Sakeona, the one that was really freaking tall and played hide and seek with kids. I loved her. I loved Laughing Jack. Those were my favorite ones. Also, the Puppeteer. I was terrified of the Puppeteer. And, Bloody Painter, I think. Yes, him too. And also Teke Teke. Yes, Teke Teke too. Well, this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If I finish this drawing, I will show you. Goodbye.